right, guys. Red Alert 2 World Series coming at you here. Pro Division. A couple of the best players in the world doing it. We got a spicy game today. A spicy game. We got Luke Z, the Skywalker, the Jedi out of the US of A in red here in the top left. He's facing off against the man, the myth, the legend out of Jordan in yellow bottom right. This is an Allied versus Soviet series. We're going to play each map twice, switching factions to keep it even. We got a few different spicy maps for you guys, and we are off to the races. Best of all, the cherry on top, we got Doof in the booth. Doofus, how you feel about the game? Who's taking home the win here?
Yo, Ivor, thanks for having me tonight, bro. And yeah, spicy matchup here. Luke Z versus Legend. Yellow player Legend, conventional player, I would say. He has a standard build. He's got the standard build order. Luke Z, unconventional. He likes to throw in something original, something spicy in the mix. So it's gonna be really excited to see who's gonna take it. Yeah, who am I gonna give it to? I'm gonna give it to Luke Z, Ivor. I'm gonna give it to Luke Z tonight.
Yeah, Luke Z. I mean, you think of him. I mean, Luke, anyone who watches the streams, Luke beats Legend in Blitz often. I think even in Yuri's Revenge, maybe has more of an edge. In regular Red Alert 2, you don't think of him being quite in that tier with a couple of those guys like Quas and Marco and Legend. But I've heard good things about Luke lately. I think he's got the momentum right now, and we'll see. We're off to the races here. Soviet player Legend already putting some pressure on a couple rhinos in the mix. I just turned on the unit counter, so bottom right, you guys can keep track of the units in the war factories and the miners. One Rocky out to chip away, flak track to counter.
Good map for Allied as well. Yellowstone, you've got the airport, so double para for the red player soon. This is RA2, so the Soviet gets free Connies. The conscripts are really strong as well versus the GIs around the two.
Yeah, and on a small map like this, the conscript's speed isn't quite as much of a nerf. You got small maps, the conscripts can get something done. He throws the conscripts right in front, presumably wanted to create a little bit of maybe a little bit of a shield there to push behind. It does pull to a different direction. Type red or yellow in the chat. Oh, you guys are too late. Only like 5 of you guys voted because I didn't tell you to. Man, if I don't give you guys specific directions, you don't pull anything off in the chat. That's okay. That's okay. You guys just sit back. It's a Friday. You guys can relax. I like the GIs in that choke point. More GIs in the top choke point. Luke is known as kind of a builder, kind of a slower player. You see multiple pillboxes. Yeah, he's gumming up every single choke point, looking to slow this game down as the allied player and as the kind of player that Luke is as well. I don't think that's too surprising. We'll see how Legend tries to crack the shell here.
Lead 4 miners for Legend versus 3 from Luke Z. Luke Z is only on 3 miners at the moment.
Yeah, looks like 3 miners to 4 at the moment.
Yeah.
About even on tanks. Of course, the Rhino advantage is definitely there. Sells that refinery. Can Luke engage here? Luke's got a few dogs. You see him. He's trying to bait back to his pillbox position. Now Legend's going to go right in. So now Legend is committed to this attack now in Luke's base. Paradrop bottom left gets cleaned up. Okay. Oh,
yeah.
and he's
Chasing him out of it, but yeah.
Yeah, okay, so and Legend does find a little bridge there on the top side to get himself out without going by those GIs. So did force a sell on a refinery there. So Legend did get a little bit of value out of that.
Well, that refinery was already not important anymore.
Right.
There's a split now from Legend on the left side. 3 rhinos on the airport. He's going to get that airport for free, it seems. Yep, he's going to get it for free.
Yeah, and that's a little bit annoying. Again, the allied player here. Oh, and there's a few conscripts on foot here pushing in. Now pillbox from Luke. Yeah, that's a little bit annoying. That's a big advantage for the allied. That double paradrop here is nice. Losing it. And Legend doing a good job pulling attention on the right side. Luke over-committing to that engagement on the right side. His left side completely exposed.
The war factory.
War factory goes down. Could be the beginning of the end here.
Yeah, completely uncontested split still from Legend on the left side.
Yeah.
Looking good for the yellow player. He's going to move his MCV. He's feeling comfortable. He's going to move to the left side with his MCV. He's going to regroup. He's in the driver's seat. Luke Z needs to rebuild his war factory. So he's falling behind.
Yeah, that pillbox getting a little bit of chip damage, but these rhino numbers are getting scary. 11 rhinos, 8 grizzlies. Yeah, Luke's just been down that war factory for far too long here. Yeah.
Legend's eco is booming as well. Luke Z now getting the ore in his base with 3 miners, 5 miners for Luke Z in total.
Yeah, gonna be tough here. I think you guys, after this stream, I think I will be switching over to just Twitch. I think we are getting a little bit of lag in the game here. So if you're not already on Twitch, come on over to Twitch. Again, Luke, again, we just saw this happen again. Luke overcommitting a little bit. Legend pulling his attention to the right, dangling on that right side, and then the left side getting in. Maybe gonna try to target some miners here, but does need to be careful. Oh,
He's not gonna get anything.
Oh,
no.
okay.
Nope.
And it's tough, you know, when you get into a position where you don't have enough tanks to just split, you have to do kind of that snowball where you have your tanks that just go back and forth between the two bundles, which is difficult to do. And as you saw there, Luke paying the price on the right side. I feel like at some point, it's that point where Luke's got to try to head downfield and make something happen here. He's got a tank advantage and an MCV move here. Luke fighting from the grave, man. I like it. He's on this nice ore patch on the left side. MCV forward push, and he's got the tanks to give himself some breathing room. Legend with 7K in the bank, a little bit tricky. Only on 2 war factories, though.
Yeah, getting overcommitted a little bit, Ivor. He threw away a lot of tanks driving into those miners. Didn't get any value. Luke Z taking advantage of that, and then he targeted that oil as well and didn't get it. Threw away a lot of rhinos just for nothing. So Luke Z is not out of it yet, but he needs to do something about his eco.
Yeah.
Eco is not the best.
Yeah, and you know that MCV move here, I mean, that's good awareness. He knew he was behind on his eco. He got that MCV move. Now a nice refinery there. Again, that refinery on the left side's juicy. That's pumping away. And you gotta love a player like Luke Z. We've seen it before where he's like his all of his limbs are chopped off and he's still fighting like he's ahead. And sometimes it makes for games where it's just long and kind of boring and he ends up losing. It makes for games like this, though, when you're always the player, you never quit. You're going to get in situations like this where a lot of players would have kind of given up. Luke still plays the same no matter where he's at, no matter if he's ahead or behind, he plays the same. And here it could, well, it certainly brought him into a nice late game. Now Luke finally getting a little offensive going here. He's got a few tanks on the right side. A little bit annoying, that building chipping away here. GI's in this zone, and you see him repairing his Grizzlies here, frugal and smart. Couple Desolators, though, which can be very tricky. Harriers to snipe the Desolators. They do get one. Another Desolator still in the group. It's a lot of Rhinos, Doof. It's a lot of Rhinos.
A lot of Rhinos on the right side. There is an uncontested split from Luke Z, getting 2 miners there for free. But what is he trading for it? He's trading a lot for it. Sells the MCV.
Sells the MCV. Does let that backside split go AFK for a second here as he tries to reconsolidate his defensive efforts on the backside. Needs to obviously hold. He's got the allied Trinity here with the AFC, the barracks, and the War Factory. He's got an economy rolling, so he's still in this, but needs to get a little bit more value on the backside. Desolator to counter. Is going to lose all those GIs. Dives the Grizzlies on the Desolator.
Oh, but now Legend's got enough to hold here on the right side, bottom right. Elite comes out just for a second there for Luke Z, but not enough to end. I think Legend has enough to hold here. The pathing! Oh, my goodness.
He gets a few Rhinos for free there. 20 Grizzlies to 25 Rhinos at the moment. Not the numbers you like, but not impossible, especially with a fodder advantage here for Luke. Luke dead broke at the moment, though. Throws some Rockies. Does he have some Harriers? I thought maybe he was going to try to 1-2 that. Oh, he tried to snipe the Flax with the Harriers. Didn't work. Oof. A nice little game to start things off here.
Indeed. Yeah, he has no ref near any important gem patches or ore patches either. He's long distancing. And if his miners are not getting anything, they're mining dirt in base.
Yeah, and so you see Luke tries to do a little kind of Houdini move here. Maybe make him go left, make him go right. Not going to work.
Yeah.
And Legend over to Battle Lab Tech now. The IC is out. So
Flax from Legend going IC. Highly unnecessary. He doesn't need it.
Yeah, that's gonna be all she wrote for that one.
That's game. Yeah.
He's pretending that YouTube lags to make us come to Twitch. Dude, what I love about this comment, there's a couple funny things there. One, as if the lag is about the viewers, when obviously lag is about the players. And two, I like the idea that, like, the conspiracy to get people to come to Twitch, like, why would I give a shit? Who, like, as if, like, oh, come over to Twitch, like, I get $5 for every person who comes to Twitch. It's like, I don't care.
Wish.
I would stream everywhere. I mean, I would love to be able to stream everywhere without lag. It's very rare to be able to pull off. And again, I thought that game looked a little bit jerky, but But obviously, we'd hear it from Luke if it was lagging. He would have told us. So
Oh, Legend would definitely say something
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah, we'd hear
Yeah.
it. So yeah, but yeah, normally I think I'm streaming on Facebook right now too. It's pretty rare to be able to stream on all three and not get some in-game lag. Anyway, okay, so now we are switching factions and switching spawn points. So now it's Legends' turn to play Allied. Yeah, I mean, a small map like this, you usually think of it being a Soviet map, but we talked about some of these choke points. The airport, I think, certainly playable. The double paradrop, but man, Luke pulled out a lot there, and yeah, it was still made Soviet look pretty OP.
Yeah, indeed. I think he lost his airport a little bit too easily there in the first few minutes of the game. Using the double para here, free units should be OP for the Allied player. But again, Soviet is a good choice anywhere on any map. So yeah, Legend abusing that as well. Both players going 0 this time. 2 minus each, both of them on gems.
Yeah, and
So
so
yeah, well,
yeah, I like that build, right? Getting on those gems early, the refinery down on those. Yeah, so those early gem hits allow you to neglect, when we talk about going 0, not building any refineries from the war factory, going right over to tanks, early run and gun. Oftentimes, if one player does that, then the other player is kind of forced to match. And in this case, yeah, both players off to the races here. A few dog advantage, a little bit of a dog advantage here for Luke Z. We'll see what Luke can do. Yeah, I love the Allied Soviet matches like this. If you hit your keyboard and say, "Oh, Soviet's so broken," it's like good news. You get it next. You get it next point. Dogs do clean up that paradrop nicely, and now Luke's got his own conscripts and dogs. He's got a nice little fodder, a nice little group of fodder here. Let's see what he can get done on this push.
yeah. He can start harassing this oil. Yeah, he's gonna force Legend to commit to come in. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Legend trying to run over the Connies. I don't think he has enough though.
Yeah, I tried to run over those conscripts. It's a very delicate position. You see Luke navigating those conscripts nicely. Now, that pillbox could swing things here. I think Luke's gonna need to pull out of that position.
Luke's gonna stay there.
Oh, okay. Oh, and a couple more. Nice. Okay.
I like it. 3 versus 3. The Soviets gonna win that. Yeah, indeed. And then the para should be ready again for the Soviet players soon. Now he's not gonna keep on forcing on that oil. I think he should go for the airport. Yeah. I think Luke Z should focus on the airport.
Yeah. Shifting over that left side. Okay, now both paradrops mirroring on the right side. Oh, this backside. Okay, dogs there to clean up that backside paradrop. Oh, he's gonna.
GIs are so weak.
Yeah. Yeah, the Red Alert 2 GIs, man. Yeah, compared to Yuri's Revenge, guys, they, yeah, and you guys who don't know, the Yuri's Revenge GIs are like dropping a little pack of nuclear armed super soldiers. Red Alert 2 GIs, group of Girl Scouts with BB guns. Okay, a little push here as well. Oh, yeah, and he's got
like
the tanks
it.
for it.
Yep.
Oof.
And he's got the doggies as well. That's a free war.
Yeah, and Legend gonna stand and gun here, but I can't imagine it working. So many dogs. Oof, oof, oof. Yeah, Legend.
Soviets, they don't
Legend's
even care about
Allied
the
is
double
hopeless.
para.
Whereas if it's lagging for the players, and then someone tries to deploy a Desolator, and the Desolator doesn't deploy, and then they smash their keyboard and yell at me, and I get blown up in the chat. What the fuck? Why don't you like the lag is streaming, noob? Then so yeah, we got to prioritize the games not lagging. So I feel like this map is viable for France. What do you think, Doof? You ever see France on this map?
Never see France on this map yet, but I think there's the eco for it though. There's a lot of gems. Look at this build from Legend, bottom right. He knows the build, how to get down that cliff with the war factory. So slight advantage for bottom right, I find. Bottom right spawn OP. The other, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, there's a little bit of Tetrising going on here. Okay, nice. And then again, we have airports again. So again, the double paradrop for Allied didn't prove me enough in the last map, but we'll see. And another bonus? Oh, wait, did he build an extra engineer? That's weird. Like Luke Z. Bonus engineer?
Yeah, he's gonna try and get the oil, I think.
Oh, he's gonna try
and get.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So you can't. In Red Alert 2, guys, the way we play in these tournaments, you can't engineer enemy buildings except their tech buildings. So you can engineer their oils, their airports, stuff like that. Drone out though,
And
right
you
in this
see,
choke point. Yeah, it would be tough.
yeah, drone is out. That will counter the single NG IFE there.
Yeah,
If Luke Z had two of them, it could negate the drone there, but he only has one, so Legend can use that drone.
yeah, the drone. Yeah, the drone just kind of slow, ominously cutting off this choke point. Rare to see a map that really kind of comes down to a choke point this tight. He's trying to target that drone to open things. He does target. He does get the drone. Oh, now he's gonna repair those tanks. Ooh, I like this.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Little
but-
artistry.
Oh,
Ah!
Param coming in clutch for Legend.
Oh, the paradrop. He's got to get out of there. Oh, he's gonna stand. He stands, targets down. Watch the turrets. Watch the turrets. Always watch the turrets. The paradrop came in. You saw there, Luke. Nice unit control. Keep his tanks shooting the enemy tanks. Not get caught up. Double sentry. Oh, it still lives. Oh my god. Triple paradrop. Triple paradrop. Hide. Oh.
No.
Okay, there are no triple paradrops there, but what do we know, Doof? Maybe if you have a third airport, does your paradrop spawn faster? No.
I don't know. I wouldn't think so, maybe, but
That'd be
I'm
cool
not
though.
sure.
I think we should
Yeah.
hard code that. If the more airports you get after 2, your paradrops spawn faster. Okay, sentry
nice
gun.
Sentry.
Ooh. And Luke, okay, Luke, now I'd like to see Luke catch his breath. He's got this nice, annoying foothold, but he's still, he's still pushing here like a madman, and it's back. Whoa, and it's working. Wow.
Oh, does not get the miner.
Didn't get that. Oh, and that miner, ooh, down to 1 tick. That's annoying. So that miner does live, but this foothold that Luke has on the back of Legend's base is so annoying. Luke Z was 7K in the bank.
Yeah, Legend's in trouble, Ivor, because his miners, he doesn't have a ref of the airport, so
Yeah,
the miner's going to be long distancing.
and that double airport was able to rendezvous at the airport there. Double paradrop. Now going to push in. Doesn't, okay. Takes out the sentry. Is going to get a power plant as well.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I like this. I really like this from Luke, throwing a few different kinds of smoke
Good
here.
value.
And I
Yeah.
love that, and that, sometimes you sneak an engineer in and it feels random, it feels lucky. I love the way Luke had to work to get this engineer in. He had to really push in, target down that drone, open things up. Now Legend has his own engineer. He's going to try to steal the airport back, but Luke's got 3 pillboxes there.
And Legend needs this airport back. He needs to place a ref there. And look at that. Look, Z coming in through the middle just as Legend wanted to get their airport back. And Legend is dead broke because of this.
Yeah.
Dead broke.
Yeah, having to fight tooth and nail for your own positioning is not what you want. It's exhausting. Yeah, and again, not having that refinery there. Luke able to pick up a miner here on the backside. Desolator now from Legend. Try to slow down the bleeding here, but Battle Lab out for
3
Luke.
miner kill for Luke as well in the middle. Oh, and another power plant will go down.
Oof. And now Luke gonna put the nail in the coffin here, just going head to head with these tanks. Damn, that was a very, very, very well played point from Luke Z. Sometimes you'll have these matches where Soviet wins, Soviet wins, Soviet wins, and it just goes back and forth. But now Luke puts Legend in a tricky position, winning that allied point. Now Legend has to win his allied point, or he's going to get behind in the series. Yeah.
Well, the thing with the NG getting that airport that early on in the game, preventing Legend from putting a ref there, that really messed him up eco-wise. So is Legend going to try and do the same thing? Did he learn something from what just happened to him? I don't know. But that was a really great strat from Luke Z there.
Yeah. And again, I love the tenacity of it to like he gears up the eye, and then Legend throws that drone in the middle choke point. I mean, this is this map, this choke point here is so funny. Like you can't sneak an engineer IFV in on this map, you know what I mean? Because he's got to come across this like 4-cell wide choke point. So I like he had the drone there, and again, pushed in, made it happen. Yep, you'll love to see it. Okay. So the double oils on this map, the double oils and the gems, I feel like it could be a France kind of map, although, I feel like you try to get the cans through the middle, especially in regular, I mean, in Yuri's Revenge, America, obviously the paradrop is so valuable. Regular Red Alert 2, I feel like maybe France is even more viable just because The pair drop's so much weaker, but I don't know. You still see these guys getting so much done with the pair drop. Engineer from Luke Z again.
Yeah, what's he going for? Pillboxes are there from Legend. Is he gonna try that top? No. I thought he was gonna try the top oil in Legend's base.
Yeah, it's geared up. He's juiced up. He's got something planned. Legend here as the aggressor on the doorstep. And again, yeah, early game like this, seeing these kind of situations, again, very standard for regular Red Alert 2 with the faster build speeds for the Tier 1 tanks. In Yuri's Revenge, with the slower building tanks, oftentimes you'll see the allied player sitting back, getting over to Mirage tanks before they even build Grizzlies. Regular Red Alert 2 allows the allied player to run and gun like this. Nice pair drop.
This.
Oh! Ooh, nice.
Sentry comes in late. Looking good for Legend.
And Luke even pulls that miner, but man, that was a well-orchestrated attack on the back of that pair drop right in that little tiny ramp. It's a lot of uncontested
beautiful
Grizzlies.
para. Beautiful para.
8 Grizzlies to 2 Rhinos now. Luke, if he had 10K and could spam sentries, might be a little bit different. He's got a little bit of money in the bank. Okay, and Legend does pull up. Oh, I saw the pair drop. I saw some red on the left side of the minimap. I thought Luke had got his engineer in. No, okay. So
No. The engineer died.
okay.
Black Engie died. Legend's in the driver's seat. Luke never made the stretch towards mid either, so Legend's there. Oh, drone gets. Oh, drone getting value. 2 Grizzlies.
Nice. Okay. So Luke selling off. Did he sell? Oh, he sold a refiner on the top side. Didn't have a miner up there. Flak track. Okay, now the Grizzlies back in. Ooh, and paired up with a nice group of Rocketeers here as well. Luke only down to 1 flak track. Grizzlies get behind. War Factory goes down. MCV going down too, I think. Oh!
MCV, Rockies can finish it.
Oh, yeah, the Rockies.
Rockies need to finish it, yeah.
Oh, I thought the tanks were close. Yeah, the Rockies. Yeah, the Rockies nailing the call.
The Rockies will finish it just in case, yeah.
Yeah, and classic Luke Z here. 'Tis but a scratch. He's like completely limbless right now. No War Factory, no MCV. Fighting like he's ahead. Pulls the miners.
1 flag left, yeah.
1 flag. Yeah.
Legend just need to click down the flag. Yeah, it's almost dead. Now the Rockies can kill the flag.
Yeah, once the flag.
That's GG right there. Yeah.
No anti-air now. Okay.
Ooh, elite Rocky.
The miners. Oh. This one? I like this map. No.
I think Path is undefeated on Snow Valley. It's
Path's
one of his favorite
undefeated.
maps. Yeah. Path doesn't lose at Snow Valley. You would think he would lose. He played a Chinese player just a few days ago. They were in a tournament. I don't know which Chinese tournament it is. But that guy killed Path's MCV, but he didn't see the 6-way split from Path.
The
Path took the
6-way.
win.
Yeah.
Path took the win anyways.
Yeah, Path's a madman. We don't get him on the stream much, guys. Stick around. Path is going to be playing Luke Z right after this, same style. Path, a tremendous player and an exciting player for sure. So stick around for that. 5-figure death punch with the biddies. 200 biddies coming in. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. What did you miss? You missed some good games, man, but we got more good games for you. This is best of... Drunken Master, are you asking me if this is best of 7? It's on the screen, buddy. It's on the screen, buddy. The YouTubers are like, why aren't you nicer to the viewers? That's why. People like Drunken Master having me tell them what the series is when it says it right on the screen. Just kidding, Drunken Master. Love you, buddy. Okay, MCV move here from Legend. A little stretch from Luke Z. Yeah, this map definitely a lot of potential for splits. When you get some really wacky positions with these cliffs where an army here and an army here, basically opposite sides of the moon when you start taking in the pathing. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, the cliffs are going to help out the para drops as well. Legend needs a sentry on top of that cliff next to the MCV. It needs a sentry up there or a desolator. If Luke Z can get a para on that cliff, it's going to harass him very much. It's a really OP spot for a para right there.
Yeah, the pair drops on the cliffs and the Rockies obviously traversing these landscapes so quickly. You got to think some nice advantages here for Allied. We'll see MCV move here now from Luke Z. Greetings from Bulgaria. I've been watching a lot of your videos, so you know it really helps me. It's worth all the hard work. In the end, it always matters. Smiley face. Thanks, buddy. Glad you're enjoying the videos. plenty more to come. I haven't been streaming much, posting much as of lately, but we're slowly still doing it. And the tournaments are still running, guys. Every month we got a tournament, divisions for all skill levels, even brand new players. We still got a lot going on in the community. Doof's run a lot of events on his channel as well. You can find the link to his channel at redalert2.com. We still got a lot going on.
Yes,
Sentry
sir.
up. Oh, look at the sentry right before that paradrop. Wow, nice.
Yeah. Now, Legend needs that sentry. Oh, an engagement in the middle. Luke Z cut out of position.
Sentry holds
Look at
that.
that. Just one sentry doing the job there for Legend. Well done.
Not in Yuri's
He moved
revenge.
all the way to top right, yeah.
Not in Yuri's revenge. Those GIs would have started throwing grenades. It would have their sandbags become like metal shields. Okay, another MCV move here. Move and drop. Move and drop. Refineries everywhere. Okay.
Yeah, Legend getting some more gems. His eco is doing pretty well. I think he should go for double war factory soon. There it is.
Second war factory now. Yeah, for Legend. And these Rockies, yeah, I like the way that Luke plays allied like this. You see this one flak track's about to run out of gas. He's just driving circles trying to keep track of these fucking Rocketeers. Really, really annoying.
What can he do here? He needs another ref there on the left side. Then he should tack up, I think. Luke Z needs to tack up.
Yeah, does he have the money for it? I guess he's in it. I mean, his refineries are all in good positions. He's going to have money coming in. Yeah, tech could be a good move here. We'll see. I suppose
I think
also,
he needs to tack, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I suppose it's also viable for him to just pump. I mean, he might just pump Rockies instead. He doesn't really have the money to do both. Looks like he wants more Rockies. Matching Legend splits on the left and the right here. Needs to be careful. Almost got caught in a pretty tight little corridor. Okay, so... wow. Yeah, both players just toe-to-toe right now.
Legend going another ref, and he should go a third war factory as well. Oh, Luke Z went second war. I expected Legend to go a third war factory, but he did. He wanted to go one extra ref there. Right side. Legend goes in.
Chases out on the right. Oh, and Luke holding on both the left and the right side there. Yeah, so that's that point in the game. That's that fork in the road. Big decisions being made for both players here in the mid game. Do you go tech? What are you going to do? Both players pumping war factories, pumping dogs, pumping tier 1 tanks, and smashing their heads into each other. A couple flak tracks now. Ooh, Luke is going to lose. He tries to target those flak tracks. He does get the flak tracks, but loses a couple Rockies. And some unicorn vomit for Legend. That could be exactly what he needed. Sometimes I forget.
Unicorn vomit.
Forget about these random things I used to put on the stream. I'm like, too much time on my hands. The late night I came up with the unicorn vomit. Okay. Where are we at? How are we? 16, 23. About even on tanks, even on war factories, even on miners. Okay. Okay. Wow.
Luke Z's out tanking by 8. He is on 3 war factories as well. Legend is on 3 war factories. Bringing out the radar. Desolator should come out soon for Legend.
Yeah, radar out now.
Move
Desolators.
MCV again.
Deso's into the fight. Another MCV move. Yeah, what do you think it is? I mean, obviously Rhinos being stronger than Grizzlies. If you like, I wonder if the allied player has 20% more tanks, I wonder if that's about even. Like his numbers need to be 20% higher to even out his firepower. I wonder what it would be. Like right now, 27 to 22. That's probably about even, right? What do you think?
Yeah. 5 tanks only. No, it's not gonna win you the game as allied, I think.
Yeah, so about 5. Yeah, 5 advantage, about even, about what you need. And now we do see the battle lab now for Luke Z. So could have some Raj tanks coming into the fight, but plenty of Desolators on the field here. Oh, is this a GI
Yes,
IFV?
Oh.
Navy
Nope,
SEAL
it was a
Or-
spy.
oh.
And this at the top is a Tanya.
Oh.
There's a Tanya in there. Is gonna get the war factory. If
Ah.
Luke Z remembers her, gets it.
Okay. And you said there was a spy? The spy didn't get in, did it?
Spy went down.
Okay.
Spy got killed.
Yeah, little hit and runs like that with the Tanyas controlling the Soviet war factory numbers however you can. That's big, taking out a war factory. But this is going to be a nasty push here. There is a Prism Tower. The Desolator's just serving as fodder. Oh, the Grizzlies melted.
Oh, man.
The 2 Mirage
There was
tanks.
nothing Luke Z can do there.
Yeah, yeah. 2 Mirage tanks came in, day late, dollars short. Yeah, those Rhino numbers got scary. Down to 1 Prism Towers of static defense there, just didn't have the juice for it. Yeah, that's sometimes the allied player you start getting tricky. You're like, oh, my Tanya got in. All of a sudden, the Soviet player, boom. Okay, so now we have Legend, Allied, bottom right, and again, guys. So Luke needs to win this one to keep the series going, bring us to match point. This is best of 7, so the final point will be players picking their own factions. It is interesting, Doof. When I used to, when I first got into streaming, I used to think like we'd be like, oh, it's kind of even right now, and then all of a sudden one player would win, and he would just roll through, and you're tempted to think like, oh, I must have completely called that wrong. But it is interesting in this game how if when you win a lot of times, what's left on the field is massive. It's not like even if it's not. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's not like if you're ahead, it's not like you're going to win with 2 tanks alive. Like oftentimes you get hit that sort of like, you have that momentum where you roll through and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, that wasn't even close. But I guess it was kind of close. It's hard to call.
No, the Desolators took a lot of hits there. The Desolators took a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Swung it real big for Legend there. I think he would have won that tank fight either way because he had almost the same amount of tanks as the allied player, right? But then the Desolator just won it for him, and Luke Z engaged the tank battle instead of staying behind his Prism Tower, right?
Yeah, and that one,
I don't think. Yeah, that's why he won it so big. But Legend would eventually win that battle either way. I think it didn't matter that much.
Yeah, I guess it's just interesting how much he wins it by. Like he wins it with all of his tanks still standing, and you're like, what the fuck just happened? Yeah, Desolators in that group though, just so beefy. They can take so many hits. Of course, in those big engagements like that, any of you guys unaware, in smaller groups, we talk about the tank control a little bit more. You're clicking down the enemy tanks to avoid them from shooting dogs and other, targets that you don't want them to shoot. In big groups like that, you can't do it. You can't have all your tanks. You can't have them all start clicking individual tanks. So it gets a little bit trickier, and things like Desolators and dogs can pick up a lot of value, absorb a lot of damage. So pretty similar here so far. Similar builds, similar MCV moves here. Legend
almost precisely the same.
Yeah, the sentry, in the little nook. Okay.
But Legend goes to the center to get the gems there.
Oh, I like that. He had 1 GI already there holding it down. Okay, cool. A little hype tank.
I think it's very risky as the allied player to move MCV to middle.
Yeah, you know what? Legend's one of those players where he plays the series. So right now he's up. He knows that in match point he can play his Soviet, and I think in his head he knows if he has Soviet, he's not going to lose. I think that's his confidence. So I think he kind of feels like at this point he can get a little crazy because he's up in the series. And I think you see him doing that right now. Like he wouldn't be doing this if he was down in the series. He's doing it because he's up, and yeah, we'll see. It's certainly an entertaining move. Move. Oh my God!
All of his
Unicorn Yuri! Who's gonna say the code word? 20 bucks going out, boys. The Unicorn Yuri has been triggered. Who's gonna say it? Brett 600. Brett 608. Oh, sorry. In big engagement. Brett 608. You're the Unicorn Hunter. You get 20 bucks. Hit me up on Discord. Go to redalert2.com. Join the Discord. Message me your PayPal. You got 20 bucks. Well played, team. Good job in the chat. Okay, Doof. What do we know? Talk to me about the game.
Got him. MCV move from Legend towards the bottom. Meanwhile, there was a small engagement in the middle. Nothing too big. I don't think Luke Z is in any trouble yet. He can just play it like he does. He's 2 miners ahead. Now starts massing the war factories.
Yeah.
Now he's in a good position. I mean.
Yeah, and so that MCV move in the middle and then bouncing it back out to a safer position, but does clean up all those gems. Spending that money, though, getting his Harriers out, getting a nice group of Rockies here, use that money. And now kind of on Luke's side of the map here, taking some ore. It's a lot of Grizzly numbers.
It's a lot of Grizzlies. I think he can move towards the left side. Yeah, Legend can take out a few buildings here.
See what he can target down. And Luke tries to get over to drones, does get one drone in. Okay, does get a war factory. Now
I don't think the wall was the target, though.
The GIs are going to help protect the retreat here a bit. But, oh, look how Luke tries to cut off from the cliff. Does get a few more shots in.
Love it. Yeah.
Yeah, Legend definitely paying a toll there for sure.
The Radar is out. Second War Factory is back up for Luke Z at the right side. Yeah, Legend moving MCV now towards the left side as well.
Okay, yeah. Wow, another MCV move here. Yeah, and if you guys who haven't had the chance, redalert2.com, you can also follow some of these guys, watch their point of views. It's pretty fun to watch, like how these guys are. I mean, you watch how hard it is for me just to keep up with the camera. These guys are doing splits and somehow keeping their MCVs moving and placing buildings on the backside. Very impressive stuff here. Luke's still trying to get the drones. Legend doing a good job countering. Left side, Legend bullying a little bit here on the left side. Gonna break through. That sentry on the cliff.
Looking good for Legend. That power plant is juicy. Gets the power plant.
Yeah. And there's such an artistry to this, playing these corridors, playing these cliffs. You see the way Luke's army just gets spun around up here, can't find which way to go. If he goes one way, a Legend forces him to go the other. Really, really, some really nice artistry here and taking advantage of that Grizzly speed. Of course, the game designers originally, the Grizzlies being faster, they're supposed to be the tactical faction that could be like hit and run and be faster. And you don't oftentimes see the Grizzly speed really showing up, or certainly not to counter out how much stronger Rhinos are in general. But on the map like this, the Grizzly speed in the right hands can do some interesting stuff.
Ooh, drones out from Luxi. Doesn't find a target yet. I mean, Legend was not out tanking just now until he did the splits and got Luxi off guard. Oh, miner, suicidal miners. Oh, Legend. Yeah, gotta pick off at least one for free. Oh, he doesn't get it.
Oh, he's targeting it. Oh, he does. He's gonna get another one.
Oh, gets two.
Cleaning up miners. Now I'd like to see Legend just bounce out of this position. I mean, he could. Oh, and the dogs come in. Oh my God, the miners. The miner massacre.
Legend kills 4 miners, Ivor. 4.
The miner massacre, and now Legend can build some pillboxes and light a cigar because Luke's economy just got kicked in the nuts. The ball is now in Luke's court. Yeah. He's in the pressure cooker. He's got to try to make something happen offensively here. Legend knows that. Legend bringing the defensive paradrop, the defensive pillboxes. There's Desolators in that group. We've talked about how beefy those units are, acting as shields on the front lines.
Use your Harriers, Legend. You got this. You shouldn't give this one away. Use your Harriers to get the Desolators.
Oh, he blows the Desos. Oh, catches himself as much as Legend there. Yeah, he's got the Harriers. He could be trying to control these Deso numbers with the Harriers. Another MCV move here from Legend. Luke Z dead broke. Long distance mining. Yeah.
3 war factories and 2 radars, bro. I don't know. I think, yeah.
Luke Z so broke. He's just so broke. So broke. This little like castled position, like right now to defend this MCV, it's like on this little minor strip. Pretty funny.
Luke Z sold as well.
Yeah, Luke Z sold the MCV, 3 war factories. I don't know. I mean,
Legends Eco is not booming or anything, but it's enough. He's got the numbers. Luke Z is dead broke for the next 100 years. And he's going to get gems now on the left side, Legend. So it's looking good for Legend.
Yeah, it's one of those positions that it's hard to see how it, like right now, if Luke pushes, he'll probably lose. But the longer he waits, I just can't imagine anything getting better in his favor.
No.
I don't know. Pull the miners and push, I guess. But it's not going to work. What is he, 18 to 30 Grizzlies? Ooh, he's going to get a little MCV snipe. Little MC. Oh, he doesn't want to get caught up on that. Oh, and the Rhinos, a couple stragglers getting picked off. Luke would need a miracle here. Desolator on the backside. Maybe a crazy. You know, the Soviet player, the Desolators, you never know. A Desolator could get. Oh, that Desolator. Wouldn't have mattered, but I'm like, no. I'm looking for Hail Marys wherever I can find them. He's going to split a few off and try to sneak in on this MCV. Also will not matter, but
Legend could split. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, Legend is splitting now. He can kill the remaining 4 miners if he wants to.
Legend can split 4 ways.
Yeah.
36 to 14. Yeah, you see in this, like we talked about just a moment ago.
GG's cold.
Yeah. Legend picks it up, winning that series 4-2. But well played series by both players. Got some good games there.
Long because